everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to just do some kind of random, I'm doing some random crafting today. Random like tasks that I have had to do. So I thought, well, why not film it while I'm doing it? The first thing that I'm working on is my English paper piecing pieces. If you don't know what English paper piecing is, it's I think it's a hand quilting technique where you hand sew little paper-backed fabric pieces to each other to create a quilt. And that is a little project that I think I'm going to be working on for the next few years. I aim to make a king size quilt. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make a king size quilt. I started the project really kind of like earnestly being like, yes, I can make a king size quilt. I don't think I can do it. So it might be a double sized quilt. Look, as long as I can like wear it on the couch, you know, a single sized quilt will do. So anyway, if you don't know what English paper piecing is, definitely look it up. But pretty much what stage that I'm up to at the moment is just sewing the little hexxies together and cutting up the fabric to be able to add them to the paper pieces. So I have this little kit that I carry around with me on the couch, and I just like to, whenever I find new fabric, I just like to get it cut and ready so it's ready to go, and so it's not taking up so much room. So I got a whole bunch of fabrics from my Buy Nothing group from my suburb. If you are on Facebook, definitely join your local Buy Nothing group because it's amazing. Like the stuff that you get and the stuff that's recycled through these groups is fantastic. This beautiful tablecloth that you see underneath here actually was from the Buy Nothing group, along with a whole bunch of other like old embroidered linens, and I'm using the embroidered linens in my paper piecing quilt, for example, a piece like this. So whenever I see them pop up on this group, I'd prefer they don't go in the bin. I prefer that they come to me and I cut them up and I use them in my quilt. So I did get this tablecloth though, like I said, and it's in really beautiful condition, and I don't really want to cut it up. So I think I'm going to keep it as is for now. But I did get a couple of other linen pieces that were kind of stained and you wouldn't really use them. For example, you can see the stain on that. So why not use it for paper piecing? So pretty much I take my hexxies, I find a nice little chunk of pattern, and then I just very roughly go along, making sure I've got a bit of seam allowance, cut it. I'll cut that lace bit off as well. Do you like my nails? I got them done today. They're like Barbie. They remind me of a Barbie dress that I had when I was a kid. And I'm wearing my favorite moonstone ring. I don't know much about stones. I'm not a stone crystally person. My sister is. But I got this moonstone in India at the gem, like the mine or the factory where they like make gems, and they had amazing things. They had like diamonds and stuff too, and then they had a whole section of like just random crystals and things put into rings. And I saw this stone and I was like, wow, it like changes color depending on whatever light is shining on it, and I love it, and I wear it all the time. And my cousin got one as well because she was with me. And hers is amazing. Hers has got little like brown speckles in it, and it legit looks like the moon. I love it so much. Every time she wears it, I'm like, oh, it's the moonstone ring. So this fabric here, I'll probably keep in my pile of fabrics to dye. Not to dye as in go to the bin, but to like color dye. And I'll color it. I'll dye it some color and then I'll do something with it. Probably put it in a pack or something. I've got this little dolly's dress here, which I got for 20 cents at a garage sale. You can see the tag still on there. Oh my God, it matches my nails. I'm obsessed with my nails. I was in the nail salon and there was this little 80-year-old lady sitting next to me. She was absolutely gorgeous. and she was getting her nails done hot pink, like hot pink. And then she saw my nails and she told the nail lady, she was like, oh, could you please write down the color that this lady has, because I want to get that color the next time I'm in. So she was obsessed with my nails and I was obsessed with my nails. So I haven't got any of this fabric yet, but I'm sure I've cut it up somewhere. Maybe not. Anyway, I'm just going to take a random piece. That's the fun about English paper piecing, is that I'm not a sewer. You guys know I'm not a sewer. I don't sew, but I thought this was a great craft because my paper crafting can be a bit messy, and sometimes, like, I used to bring it onto the couch while I was watching TV, but then I would always find like crumbs of paper everywhere, and I don't know, I was just kind of like, this gets a bit messy, and the piles get messy. Whereas this little English paper piecing hobby of mine, oh my God, that's a tongue twister, is actually quite neat. Everything stays in this one little toolbox that I have. So I'll cut a few of these out. If you do English paper piecing, let me know. My technique is not, is definitely not like orthodox, because when I was watching tutorials, there are people out there that, like, you know, they get their stencil out and they stencil the hexagon. God, who's got time? What a waste of your time. You know, you guys know that I'm a lazy crafter. Hence why I've never like learnt to sew with my machine that I have that I don't use. Eventually one day I might, you know, start a project, but look, if it's not easy, I'm not doing it. Simple as that. All right, so that's a bit of scrap fabric used. Lovely, it's beautiful. If you're wondering what kind of like theme or color or pattern I'm using for this this quilt, there is no pattern. It's a completely random, it's going to be a complete random hodgepodge of fabrics, but there is a bit of a theme. It has to be vintage. It has to be kind of soft pastel colors and floral, and I'd prefer to try to find as much hand embroidered stuff as I can. So I love this piece here. That is beautiful. So yeah, what else have I found recently in terms of fabric? If you're not into fabric, you can skip ahead when I start talking about paper again. But in one of my last videos, I showed you guys a whole bunch of hankies. That's not a hanky. Hankies that I purchased, and these will all be cut into squares to use in my English paper piecing quilt. But I think for now, my pile of fabric's pretty high, so I don't think I'll cut any more up. I think I'll fold these and I'll keep them for another day. So fold them up. You can have a look at the beautiful patterns of hankies. I don't know if that's going to go in the quilt. It's kind of not my colour. It's not the colour I'm looking for, but it is nice. Alright, I'll put these in a pile and use them for later. This is another piece of linen that I got from the Buy Nothing group. Let me know what you've picked up from Buy Nothing if you're part of the Buy Nothing group. See, it's just a kind of nothing. It's kind of a nothing tea towel. Is it a tea? I don't even know what it is. Is it a tea towel? Do I want to use it as a tea towel? No, I think I'm going to cut that motif out and use it in the quilt. Oh, but it feels sad to do that. How much? Let me see how much I can get out of it by cutting it into a hexagon. You're losing so much. No, we're not cutting that. We will do something else with it. Perhaps turn it into a I don't know, something. This is what I say about all of the fabric that I hoard in this house and don't know what to do with. All right, let's get on to paper, shall we? Because I'm sure that's what you came for. I'm sure you did not expect to open my video up and see a whole bunch of me talking about stitching and fabric. I'm not a professional at that. I would consider myself a professional collector of paper, but I am in no way I'm the most amateur of the amateur sewers. So I'm not giving you any advice on any of this stuff. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. I got a whole bunch again from Buy Nothing and from the Recycle Centre here in my city. I got a whole bunch of music books. What do you call them? Music paper, music books. I don't know. Notes, music notes. And so I have been meaning to for a while go through them, see if there's any songs that kind of relate to the themes of any packs that I'm selling, and then put them aside, and then also put aside the cover pages so that I can put a cover pages pack onto my Etsy store, and then also just kind of sort out the paper inside. So that's kind of what I'm going to do now. If you're interested to see all this beautiful music paper, then keep watching. So I would love to put together a Wizard of Oz pack, but just don't find enough Wizard of Oz stuff to put together a pack. And so I don't know what I'm going to do with that note page there, but it's like, do I want to start a Wizard of Oz thing? No. So that's kind of a random one. So we've got all this kind of random paper here. Some of it I need to cut down. Some of it has this old sticky tape on it. Let me know if you collect this stuff. Recently on one of the journal Facebook groups, not recently, it was probably like early last year, I gave away, I just kind of sent out for free this age sticky tape because a lot of people like to use it in their journals. So I'm going to collect that as I see it, and then I can do a bit of a gifting of that. How weird is that I'm giving away old sticky tape? But there are people that they love it. They love putting it in their journals. It gives a bit of a like authentic vintage look. There's so much of it. Look at that. It's like harvesting sticky tape. A page like this, I'd keep. I think I would keep and put in a thing. This looks a bit modern for me. Don't quite like it, but we'll keep it. Chit-chat. Oh, that's a tongue twister. So what I'm actually doing is I'm going to separate all the pages just so they're easy for me to sort out when I'm making packs, because I need to make a whole bunch of new music packs. I think I've sold out of them in the store. This is a lovely book. It's called Showboat. All the pages are in really nice condition. Oh, I might keep it together actually. Might be easier. Keep it together. The Pajama Game. So this is a whole score of the movie, The Pajama Game, or was it a musical? I don't know. Wasn't it a movie with Doris Day? The Pajama Game, The Pajama. Ugh, I don't know. Anyway, so we've got that one. We've got this one here, Spanish Dancers. This is a cover that I will cut and keep for the covers pack. And then there's just simply plain old music pages, so I can probably rip them. I'd love to like coffee dye these or something. I just don't have enough time, and I think selling them, all that plain paper sitting in there for no reason. go straight to the recycle bin. Selling them plain as they are is probably better because then people can do whatever they want with them. This is amazing. Look at this front cover. It's called Park. Like Park from Midsummer Night's Dream. Wow, this is beautiful. This one. All right, I'm going to take the cover off. We can keep that for something. And separate the paper. It's very satisfying just sitting here and ripping the paper. A gay set. A gay set. I have so much music paper. So I think the packs that I'm going to put these into maybe will be, I'm going to try and give them a good weight. 50 to 60 pages. I'm really just trying to lighten up the collection of stuff that I've got here at the moment. I have way too much stuff. Slumber song. Look at that. Norwegian Cradle Song. That's a lovely front cover. Dream of Old. Let me know what you do with music paper. It just makes the perfect like embellishment, whether you rip it up and add it to something else, whether you use it as music paper. This has got to go straight in the bin. It's printer paper. Sometimes I pick up a whole pile of stuff from Buy Nothing or the Op Shop, and you know, sometimes there's stuff like that in there. Look at that. The New Moon Song album. This would make a beautiful, sorry. This would make a beautiful journal cover, wouldn't it? Well, it's going in my covers pack. Go in the bin. And all of this. All of these notes. Kitten on the keys. Oh, this one's lovely. Look at the front cover on that. It just looks like early 1900s, doesn't it? Wow, the paper's so old. It's even sewn. Yeah, I love that. This one I don't even want to. I might leave it as it is. Let's just leave it as it is. Figure out what to do with it later. Oh, this one, very Edwardian. Lots of old sticky tape. Woo. Sticky tape under here. It's very distressed. Lovely. Let's keep this one as it is. It's in terrible condition, but it's kind of nice. So actually no. Let's cover it over there. And then music over there. I've really got to start. I've got to be strict. Otherwise shit never gets taken out of my house, and I end up with piles and piles of stuff, which is not good. You know, some people might say, oh, why are you destroying all these old papers? Well, they're already destroyed. First of all, look at the state of this. Second of all, if I can recycle some of the stuff that's been used in this, and I can put it in my packs, and I can send it to someone, and they can turn it into beautiful art through their journals, well, great. Now that's pretty well not salvageable. So, sorry paper, but we're going to need it. What's this one? Oh, this one looks like it could be nice. $1.50. This is a US one. All that sticky tape. I need some ideas, guys, on what videos you'd want to see, because I feel like I get kind of repeat comments from watchers. Not repeat comments. I shouldn't say repeat comments. I get comments from the same people. Hello to you. You know who you are. And you're always commenting really lovely things. But what I would really like to know is, like, what kind of videos you actually want to see, because I struggle to think about, like, what people might want to watch me do. Because I can't, like, there's only so much I'm talking to myself here. So, like, there's only so much I can say to myself without somebody, like, having a conversation with me back. So I find it hard to think of, like, oh, what videos I might be able to make more frequently that aren't me just rabbiting on to myself. Look at that page. So yeah, if you've got any ideas or anything you'd like to see, or any special, like, you know, things you want me to show you from my collection, let me know, and I can definitely put that together. This is beautiful. Oh my God, more sticky tape. More of it. I'm gonna have to cut that later. Ooh, it's so dusty and yucky. Love of love. Oh gosh. Someone went ham on the sticky tape. Ugh. Oh, something said Greenwich Witch. Oh yes, the Greenwich Witch I have already moved to my Halloween journal, but it said there was something about kitten on the keys, and that could go into my cats pack. Is it here? I can't even see it. No, it's not in here. Looks like too new. This looks like printer paper, but not. Kind of old, so we'll keep it. Look at this one. This one's lovely. The printing and the artwork on it. Beautiful. This guy. Look at his face. He looks kind of, I don't even know. I don't even know. It's the accordion book. Oh, it's a handmade cover. What's the actual cover? Oh, it's just completely handmade. Oh, this is terrible. Look at the tape. I don't even want to take that tape off. It looks a bit gross. So what I'll do is I'll remove these first few ripped pages because we don't want those. Put them in the bin. And I'll separate all these so we can get them off the yucky binding. Bonus! No. This one's covered. I get the covering off. Good as new. Look at that. Oh, the bird with the yellow bill. That's lovely. Cute boy band. What are their names? The Deltones. Oh, the Deltones. Of course. Oh, this is a nice one because it's purple. That's a bit different. The Cardinal. In Hanging Gardens. Beautiful page. Onward we go. Oh, these are little. Ah, these are cute. I like this one when it's springtime in the Rockies. Oh, this one's too new. I don't like them so much. I've got 6 bits. Oh, look at that! Oh, it's nice. Right, keep that. Oh, who is this? Jerome Kern. He looks jolly. Now this is a beautiful cover. I've had this one for a while actually, and I have thought how nice it might be as a, like if you were to reinforce it with something. Put a lovely clasp on it here. It'd be a really beautiful music journal. So look, it's time to let it go, and it's time to add it to the pile that someone else can do something with, because let's be honest, I'm not doing it. I don't know, you've seen my videos, I don't really have time to make journals anymore. I never enjoyed it. I enjoyed it kind of, but it was like real procrastination for me. And it wasn't relaxing at all. So this is much more fun. And I love to see what other people do with making journals. So this one's just a book. Call Me Madam. Oh, I like this one. Nice cover. Lovely, like patinaed brown pages. That's nice. Smoke gets in your eyes. That Are you a Mad Men fan? Because Smoke Gets in Your Eyes is the name of the first episode of Mad Men, and Mad Men is my favourite TV series. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, Mad Men. Oh, it's an action song. How cute. I'm going to put this in my baby packs. So yeah, I'm going to keep these to the side. Then I can put them into my baby packs. That's just really an empty page, so I can go. This is a beautiful cover of Rodgers and Hammerstein. It's the vocal score for The King and I. Lovely. The cover. Oh, what is this growing? Sacrilege! Why would you rip the page off? Well, why not? Someone can use it. This is beautiful. Look at the green. It's so lovely. Someone can use it as a journal cover. Like, come on, it's lovely. You can make a giant journal out of it. I'm going to keep it in its book though. This one's got Fred Astaire on it. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping it because I like classic films and I'm putting it on my bookshelf. Have you seen my bookshelf? Let me just shimmy around to my bookshelf. This is where I keep all my favourite current covers. And this one looks like it could go, for the moment, in front of Bert and Mary from Mary Poppins. There you go. And it goes with these little clogs that my friend bought me from Amsterdam. Thank you, Tat, for buying me those. This one's very kind of creepy. Oh, music pages, lovely. And the last one, it's the vocal score for Annie, Get Your Gun. Love it. Beautiful cover, beautiful music pages. And that brings us to the end of all of the music. I'm going to sort these out now, start putting them into packs. I'll weigh them to see how much I can get inside a low cost postage envelope, because if I go over a certain amount, it starts getting very expensive to send overseas, and I'd like to try to keep it within the lowest cost. Sorry. So I'll see what I can do there, and keep an eye out in the store for the new music packs coming, which will be a combination of these and some of the older music that I've got in my collection as well. So bye-bye. I'll show you my lovely nails again, and then I will say goodbye and have a lovely day. And thank you so much for watching. Bye. Here, it's the next day. I've put together all the music notes into packs, and I've got them at about 480 grams. So it's almost half a kilo of music paper that I've put in each pack, which is huge. So I mean, I can't be bothered counting all of these, but it is about 480 grams, and I'm guessing maybe about 80 pages, maybe 80 to 100 music pages. So yeah, here they are, and they're on my Etsy store, so definitely run and grab them if you are interested.